Null objects are essential to animation inside of Adobe After Effects, but what is a null object? So let's go to Layer, New, Null Object. Here we go. Now, if we go into Project and we add some assets in, so let's add this video clip here. Let's decrease the scale of this, and we'll pop this over there. And let's add another video clip. Let's add this one in. We'll decrease the size of this as well and move this over here. So we've got two video clips inside of our editor, inside of After Effects. Now, if I wanted to animate these together without a null object, I would have to go into each one, create keyframes on the scale, and then move over and then increase the scale on each one, which is fine if you've got two items, but if you've got 10, 20, 30 assets and layers, this is going to take a long time. But also you'll notice by doing this, they're both animating from their individual anchor points. So the anchor point on each one, which is this point, this is where things animate from. They're both animating from that anchor point. So therefore they're growing from the center of each clip. But if you wanted a shared anchor point, this is where a null object comes to play. So if we highlight both of those, we use this tool here, which is the parent and pip whip tool, drag that onto the null object. You can see this option now says parent link to null one. So essentially treat the null object as the parent, and then these layers are the children. They're going to follow the parent. So whatever the parent does, the child is going to copy, and the child or the children in this example are those individual video layers. So now when we go into the null object, we go into transform and we increase the scale. They are both affected at the same time, but also you'll notice this is the anchor point of the null object. If I turn on the proportional grid, you can see this is locked to the center. And when I increase or decrease the scale on the null object, you can see they're both animating from the null. Now, when I animate the individual layers, you can see they both animate differently. Whereas when I animate them from the null, they animate from the center, which means they scale in from that middle. Now, of course, you can change the anchor point on the null object to be wherever you like it to be, but they're being treated as one unit rather than individual things. So when you're creating different layers and you're adding in loads of different complications into After Effects, by grouping things under null objects, it means you can treat everything as one unit. It's essentially almost like a folder in a way. You're putting everything into groups and moving the group as a folder in the null object rather than individually, if that makes sense. And the good thing is you can have multiple null objects, but only one thing can be linked to one null object. So you can't have two null objects. So here is the second null, null 2. This can't be linked to 1 and 2. It's linked to 1 or 2, if that makes sense. So if we added in another bit of footage, let's decrease the size of this one, and we added this to null 1, you can see it's following the animation of null 1. But if I link that to null 2, and I animate null 1, you can see only the video footage which is linked to null 1 is affected. And then when I go into null 2 and I change that, this layer is now affected. So essentially, in its most basic bare bones form, a null object is just a way of grouping individual layers together to animate them at the same time. So when we combine this with keyframe animation, so create a new keyframe on the scale at the beginning, move over 2 seconds and decrease, you can see we can add keyframe animation to all of those items at the same time. And then I can adjust this null to be separate. So this green screen footage is parented to null 2. And when I add some keyframe animation to null 2, you can see they're both doing different things. And that's because they're parented to different null objects. Now, of course, it doesn't mean you have to only animate through there. You can also animate these clips individually. So they get their master controls from the null, but then they also do individual controls. So if we go to the position on both of these, create a new keyframe on the position keyframe, move to the end, we can move these in towards the center or maybe make them swap sides. So we'll do this. They're both now changing sides. They've both got their start and their end keyframe created. And now you can see they're both sliding on their own. They've got their own command to slide across to the other side, but then the null object is also telling them to scale back at the same time. So you've got individual control on the layer, but you've also got group control on the null object. So Essentially, to wrap all of this up, null objects are really important. You're going to use them a lot in After Effects, and it's just a way of grouping things together to animate or just move things around. If you've got a lot of different assets inside of your project, then just grouping everything to a null object is a great way of just moving it around or just changing the position rather than manually changing each one. So it doesn't have to be about animation, it can just be about project workflow as well. But there you go. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate your support, and please don't forget to subscribe. Only around 10% of people that are watching this channel actually subscribe. The other 90% do not subscribe. So please, it makes all the difference to the channel, and I will see you on the next video. See you there.